Hello, of the interweb. It is me, live. Zombie1. How's it going? Oh, let me just fix the camera. There we go. That's better, isn't it? So, 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 so. Right. Before anybody says anything, I haven't gone. I haven't disappeared. I am very much YouTubing, a YouTuber, as they say in the real world. I haven't done a video in a while, only because my computer has finally died. Majel has gone to Silicon Heaven for good. She will not power on or anything now, and it's going to be like 60, 70 quid to put right. I might as well put that money into a new computer, which I'm going to do. So I will probably be getting a new computer sometime in the new year. Probably payday January, I would think. Where I have, plus I've got more ships coming as well. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 ships to do, 2 dedication plaques, and a fuckload of transformers to do. And I will be doing a gaming channel as well. So yeah, I haven't gone away. I'm just having a enforced hiatus, so to speak. Plus it's Christmas as well. I've not had time to do fucking scratch my ass at the minute at work. However, I've had today off. It's been lovely. I've done fuck all. It's been great. Sorry, it's a cup of tea. I've been on the whiskey all day, so you know. So I'm at work early in the morning. Yes, tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I will be working, but I'm only working till 12:30, and then basically I've got 2 things to buy, 2 people to buy for. Should take me not more than an hour at most. To get that bought, and then jobs are good. And how's your father? Go down the fucking pub and have a few beers. So yeah, I know we've got people joining me. Let's have a looky here. Who's here? Is it going to let me do it? No. Who's here? Message me. Say who's here watching now. Come on. And yeah, you can hear Fallout 4 in the background because I'm just about to play a bit of Fallout 4. I haven't done that in a while actually. On my Nick, right? On my beautiful Xbox One. Although that's a second controller, because for some reason the other one I had broke, and I took it to pieces to find out what was wrong with it. And it was, see these buttons here. I thought the switch was right behind the button. It isn't. It's on a little lever back here. So there is the switch inside for that. Galvacron, Jack, yes, hello Jack, #1 fan. I haven't gone away, I will be back. I did review this guy recently, in case you haven't seen it. I did this guy. I am missing his gun still, so if anybody out there in internet land has got a spare gun for Puncher, please send it down to me. That'll be most appreciative. Thank you very much. I also need a gun for Mind Wipe as well. And the gun for Road Grabber, I think, as well. Yes. Yeah. I'm missing quite a few bits and pieces. Anyway, so then. So, the reason why I've done this video is just to tell you that I am still here. I haven't gone away. There's no plans for me to retire YouTubing. I do like talking. Just, firstly, I've not had time, and secondly, my computer died. So, I'm going to have to spend money in getting a new computer. So, you know. Cool. So yeah. Oh, and one thing is, yes, I know it's Christmas. Please, for the love of God, stop sending me the fucking pictures and say pass it on. Because I've had about 20 of them today, and I just don't care enough. No, that's not right. No, I just can't be asked. Really, honestly. And I've just got another one here. I'm just going to have a look. Who sent me this one? Gethin. So yeah. Anywho, I know. 5 ships, sorry, I missed one out there. Yeah, so yeah, the reviews are going to still come. I'm going to review Funko Pops as well. I've got the big Thanos here that's ready to be reviewed. I've got a stack here as well. And I got these recently as well off my good friend Nick, who is in the chat somewhere. Oh, they lost it. I've got Morbius, and I've got Zombie Morpheus. So, pretty cool. Cheers, dude. I like these. I like Pops. I like Morbius. He's quite cool. I don't know how a vampire can become a zombie, but there you go. Unless it's Marvel zombies, then, you know, all bets are off, I guess. So there's those. What else have we got up here? We've got a Tron, we've got a Sark, we've got a few other bits and pieces. Really? Yeah, so as per usual, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just talking bollocks as usual. I have got this. I'm really looking forward to reviewing this actually, because I got it about a week or so ago, 2 weeks ago nearly, I think. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, and it's really cool. I'll just show you. This. So, you know, for the most part, Discovery ships have been crap, but this one is really fucking cool. Look at that big boy. That is a really awesome ship. I like it a lot. Yeah, I like the Fornacell ships. Really cool deflector dish. Except the only thing I would change is I would put the bridge here, close that up, and put the registry number at the front. What else? Yes, I will. Thank you. Yeah, that ship is massive. It is, because this is the size of a normal ship, and because the Discovery line is slightly bigger, so you're getting like XL ships. So that's how big they are normally. And you put them over there, it's like almost 3 times the length almost. No, it's not. It's like a length and a half. So, you know, and I think that's about the right scale actually, to be perfectly honest. Because Voyager, the warship Voyager, it's not a big ship. It's only about 300 meters thereabouts, I think. Can't remember offhand. But yeah, it's really nice. Although it's missing the red pinstriping here and there, and the funny that they put the Starfleet pennant on this part. See, normal pennant configuration, so to speak, the normal placement of pennants would be, for me, this is the way I'd do it, one on the top of each nacelle, maybe one starting here and leading back there, maybe one on the top, maybe going back there. That's how I'd do it, but you know, it's a bit different, a bit cool. Yeah, the USS Buran 1422. But it's a really nice ship actually, I really do like it. Don't worry, there will be a proper review on it soon. So we need to put you back in there. Actually, you know what, I'm going to leave that out, put it on its stand, find somewhere for it. You know, so there we go. You can just sit there for the moment. We'll put you all back in the box. So yes, so who's looking forward to Father Christmas coming then tomorrow night? Because I am, but I do kind of know what I'm getting, so you know, it's going to be good. So I do kind of know what's coming, because basically shit I've asked for. There we go. There it is on the stand. Very nice indeed. Sorry, Skull Cruncher, you can go back on the shelf there, put you back there. So let's see if I can create a space on here to put it. There we go. There it is, it's out there. So yeah, so who's looking forward to Father Christmas coming? Because you know, I am. Now, like tomorrow I only finish at 12:30. Oh yeah. Who would have thought before Star Trek Starships Collection came out in 2012, we'd 2012 or so, we'd have 0 new Star Trek content of any kind today, and have a collection, and a massive collection, Discovery series. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, 2013. This line started with the provisional end being at 90, and then the collection proved really popular, and then they went to 100, then they went to 130, and now it's looking like the 160. But I think they'll push it even further than that, because thanks to the Geekology boys, Sven and Dave, we've got a space dock, which they weren't going to do, but the popularity of their channel and their petition to have that done, we've got a fucking space dock, and I will be getting it after Christmas, because right now, of course, I can't buy it tomorrow anyway, because, you know, there's no point. I won't get it until after Christmas anyway. So I'm just going to wait till January turns up, and then, you know, when normality has resumed after New Year, all that sort of gear, and then I'll be getting it. And like I say, I'll have a new computer, more reviews, and more Transformers as well. I'm going to get some more Transformers done. I've got hundreds of fucking figures that I haven't done reviews on, and I'm going to be doing more Transformers. So yeah, I'm going to be doing more Transformers. I'm going to do in-gaming stuff, and it'll be cool. So I'm going to be doing other figures as well as Transformers. I'll be Batman the Animated Series figures, and just anything I can get my hands on. And if you want me to review something particular, I will if I have the figure. If I don't, feel free to send it out to me and I shall review it. And if I can keep it, brilliant. If you want it back though, I'll send it back to you as well. I'm going to be doing comic reviews as well. I'm going to have to sit and plan those, you know, and just basically anything I can get my hands on to review, you know. So yeah, there you go. Oh, I live in the high life, you know, Christmas, drinking fucking tea out of my Auto Assembly 2009 mug, you know, because I would have had, in August next year, I will have had this mug 10 years. That's kind of scary, isn't it? I've got loads of other mugs down here as well. I've got my Marvel one as well that he's taking down and washing. I've got a pot noodle mug as well, because why not? Yes, I know, I need to take them down and wash them, so don't give me any shit. So yeah, and I will be going to TF Nation this year, because I've already announced a guest. They've announced the legendary Peter Spellos, which is going to be fucking awesome. Met him a few times. He's a genuine top bloke, so it'd be so cool to see him at TFN, and it'd be so cool if he does his I'm sure he will, but he does a every year he comes to the UK, and I can never afford to get there, and I'd like to go. He does an improv workshop, and people enjoy it. People have a right good laugh, and it should be fun. If he does one at TFN, I'm sure he will. But yeah, it should be a good laugh. So yeah. My cup of tea. People are messaging me. What are they messaging me? Let's have a look. There we go. Picard series. Normality's overrated. That is true. 10 years, yeah, that's it, isn't it? Picard. Now, the Picard series that's coming up. What I keep hearing is it's Jean-Luc Picard, but it's going to be different, and it's going to be something you don't expect. That means fucking reboot. And I'm done. I'm out. I'm already out. I'm not even seen the show yet. Could be the best show ever. As soon as they went, it's going to be different, I'm out. Just fucking carry on, Star Trek. Don't make it different. Don't make it do your own thing, because it should be set after the events of Nemesis, like 20 years, well, almost 20 years after Nemesis. You know, with the First Contact style uniforms. If they just reboot it for no reason, I'm done. I don't care anymore. I just want my Star Trek to be Star Trek. I don't want it to be anything else with the Star Trek license slapped on top, because that's what Discovery feels like. I mean, yes, I've only seen the first season, and yes, I will be seeing season 2. That was his first big screen review, acting credit as well. I will be watching season 2, and if it hasn't grabbed me by season 3, I'm done. What gets me about the Picard series is the criticism that Discovery has got, and granted criticism, because I'm not going to get into too much about Discovery but the thing with Discovery for me is it's trying to be it's trying to be Star Trek, but it's trying to be so progressive, you know. And it's trying to do, it's doing it too hard, like having a gay couple in there, and you know, having the main character be a black woman and called Michael, you know, and it's like everything they say, it's like, oh, the first time a lead female character in a Star Trek show, and like, the Star Trek Voyager, Captain Catherine Janeway, didn't she command her own ship? And it's, oh, first time we've got a black captain, you know, well, Captain Benjamin Sisko in Deep Space Nine was a black captain, you know, and it's like, oh, we finally got a gay character, and like, but Next Generation episode The Outcast handles the whole you know, coming out and being gay thing very, very, very well, told in a sci-fi way, and it's very, very well done, more so than what Discovery are doing. And they've added swearing in there for no reason, and it's like, oh, it's so fucking cool. It is fucking cool, all that sort of shit. You know, it just seems like they're trying too hard. And it's like, have you not seen the show that you're doing? You know, have you not seen it? You know, it's all on Netflix. Go and watch it. But yeah, that's what it feels like to me, anyway. DS9 Changeling scenes, Trill. Well, yeah, that's it. Yeah, the Odo kind of has a gay relationship with a changeling called Lars. But there's also the episode Rejoined, in which Jadzia Dax and Lamara Khan, they were married. Their former hosts were married at one point, and you know, they handled that very well. And it just seems like, you know, they've done it better back then. It was the weirdest character I've seen in a Starfleet uniform. Chewbacca in an original series TOS dress uniform. You know what Uhura wears? I thought that was pretty weird, because actually I suggested it to Danny Clark. I think maybe the last Auto Assembly, the first TFN. I can't quite remember. It was around about that time, because he got you know, because you can get those. There were state of them white blank covers for comics that were floating around, and he got I can't remember who he got to draw it, but he got somebody to draw Chewbacca in a Starfleet dress, which was quite funny. And yes, Nick, I know what you're fishing for. Sonic the Hedgehog. Nick got me a picture with Sonic the Hedgehog in a Starfleet uniform with Princess Leia and a few other characters, and I'm like, scratching my head going, what? It's cool, but I'm still going, what? So yeah. So anyway, I'm just ranting and talking bollocks as usual. Oh shit! I just set my game off by accident. Never mind. Oh, sorry, it's still doing that. Oh, I'm getting some wrapping paper for my guns and stuff, because I haven't played this for ages. You can also grab a new Astro bundle with a selection of alien weapons, ghoul-infested TV studio to clear out the new suit of astronaut power armor. Ooh, yeah! I should be going doing that in a moment. So yeah, I do like a bit of Fallout. It's one of my favourite universes of anything is Fallout. You know, it's Bethesda who did Skyrim and that. People say Skyrim's better. And you know what? I think as a game, I'm talking about Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim on 360 versus Fallout 3. I think Elder Scrolls Skyrim is a better game, but it's just the universe of Fallout strikes me better. And it's, you know, and it's, I love the whole end of the world and, you know, nuclear war and all that kind of stuff, and it's just it fascinates me. I just got another question now. What did I get? So look, that's it. Separate Fan was a weird character in yeah, he was good on a brief. He was in 2 episodes actually, and his character is named what's he called? It'll come to me in a minute. His name is what's the name of the character? It's Stuart MacGyver's, I think. Stuart Rivers, I think, something like that. Anyway, and on the Trek card, it says he's from Cleveland, and he's a family guy, you know, which I thought was quite fun. Ooh, that's better. Sorry, I clicked my foot there, and it's been sort of aching all day, and I just clicked it. Yes, Stuart MacGyver's, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, because I mentioned Quagmire on his thing as well. Do you know what? Let's fucking read it what it says, shall we? Let's find it, because it's going to drive me mad unless I find it. Sorry, like I said, I'm not playing Skyrim just yet. I was going to put it on, then I thought, you know what? I'll do one of these thingies I haven't done in a while. Let's see. Let's see if we can find it. I'm just on the interwebs. I'm having to use my fucking Xbox to go on the interweb to look at stuff like pornography. Because, come on, lads and lasses out there, we all do it, so don't fucking lie. Right, let's have a look. Check. Let's see. Let's see if we can find it, shall we? Yes. Yeah, I'm having to use Bing search engine, which is shit. Right, let's have a looky here. I can't remember what expansion it's from now. No, I don't think it's that one. Might be that one. Let's have a look. Talk amongst yourself while I surf the internet. I can't seem to find it. In this set, is it that one? Yeah, brilliant fucking live chat this, isn't it? Live stream this is. Starfleet. No, it's not this one either. Oh, do you know, I can't remember what fucking set it's from. Might be that one. No. Ah, this is one, I think. I think I found it. No. No. I'll try this one. I know it's it. I know there is a card of him, and I just can't think what set it's from. But I will find it. That's not it either. This might be it. No, it's not it. Oh, where is it from now? Come on, it's doing my fucking tits. Well, I could get my cards out downstairs, but I can't be arsed. It just means having to rush downstairs just for big thingy. It was Stuart Rivers, that's it. I knew it was. I was right. Yeah, so, sorry, I'm just fucking, you know, so let's look at, there it, found it. Yes, Stuart Rivers, and he was on a card, well, on a virtual card. All that fucking around just for that. All that fucking about just for that. But I found it. Yay. And it says, typical Starfleet engineer, human from Cleveland, Ohio. His humour helped the crew bear the perils of the various alien quagmires as they encountered. So I thought that was quite cool. Yeah, so he's on a card. Yes. All that for just for that. Fucking bollocks, eh? Right. Stuart, Ensign Stuart. Mentioned to captain of all had to walk. Girlfriend bang the guy. Yeah, he knew Baron Braga. I think he's been friends with Baron Braga for a lot of years. Favourite toy pickup of the year. Now, sir, this is one from Nick. Favourite toy of the year. I want to say both my Star Sabers. I have an OG Star Saber and I've got the Masterpiece Star Saber. My various Batman the Animated figures have popped up over this year as well. My big Thanos is pretty cool. Yeah, I think probably this year my G1 Star Saber and my Masterpiece Star Saber. My Masterpiece Star Saber is here. The original one's up there on the shelf. I mean, fucking breaking things as well. I mean, this thing is fucking awesome. I fucking love it. I maintain that this is one of the best Masterpiece figures ever. I fucking love this thing. See my review. It'll be somewhere on this channel. This is just a fantastic toy. The fact that it transforms exactly the same way as the original does. It's got all this extra fucking articulation and that in it, and it's just fucking wonderful. I love this thing. Like I said, I also love the original as well. And listen at these clicky joints. Oh, that's some nice click there, isn't it? So yeah, I'm going to put him back before I fucking drop him because my thanks. I always seem to drop something. But I'll leave that in now as an in-joke for Nils because he likes watching my videos. Come on, wow, what you fit in there? You was just in there a minute ago. There, yeah. Fucking hell, something's fell down on it. The perils of my house. I've got no room for anything, least of all me, you know. What have I fucking dropped? Oh yeah, I dropped my off my good friend Sam. You might know him as Team Edward. I got a Lego Deadpool off him. He'd been to a reasonably local convention, I think Doncaster, I think. And he goes, "Oh, I've got something for you," and he gave me that. And I'm like, "Oh, cool, cheers, dude." So yeah, I do like a bit of Deadpool. I've been reading Deadpool comics for a lot of years. People think, "Oh, I'm just a fan because I've seen the movies." I've been a fan since day one. I've always liked a bit of Deadpool. Despite him being designed by Rob Liefeld, who can't fucking draw to save his life, and yet somehow still keeps getting work as a comic book artist. You know, so yeah. Baron Braga needs to come back to Trek because he knows it. What's my favourite Trek species? Mine is species 8472, like the Tholians. 8472. Yeah, I like 8472 as well. But my favourite's the Borg. I fucking love the Borg and the Dominion. I love the Dominion. I think that was such a really good enemy for the Federation to have. Because, well, you got the Borg and the Dominion. The Borg are... because the Federation is all about diversity and, accepting everybody's differences and all that sort of stuff, which is good. The Borg are differences irrelevant, you will be assimilated, you will all be like us. And that's, the Federation is anti that, and it's because Picard says they haven't declared war. Because Beverly says, "Oh, you can't kill civilians in a war," and then Picard responds with, there are no civilians in the Borg. And then then he says, there's been no, we're in a state of war, but there's been no formal declaration of war. But then Picard comes back with, they've declared war on our very way of life, so it's a really good enemy to have. But then the Dominion turn up, and the Dominion is like an anti-Federation. They're all about control and order and discipline and all that sort of stuff. You step out of line, it's like, hey, you have all the cool stuff, but you fucking step out of line and we'll fucking send the Jem'Hadar in, and then you die. Basically, it's have all the toys and guns and all that sort of stuff, all the cool stuff, but if you don't keep paying us every month, we'll send the boys round, and and that's what makes them, and it's the Federation that declare war on the Dominion, because the Dominion basically said, stay on your side of the fence, and there's no problem. We won't have any problem. You stay on your side of the galaxy, everything's fine, hunky-dory. But then Jadzia Dax says, oh, just because you just because you control an area of the Gamma Code, doesn't mean we're going to stop exploring it. Which basically means, fuck you and your fucking thingy. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing. We're gonna keep walking across your garden to get to work every day. That sort of thing. And the Dominion were like, no, fucking no. And then Federation was like, yeah, well, fuck you then. And then boom, shit the room and big war. So the Federation aren't exactly beyond reproach now, are they? I've been talking about that. The Dominion, yeah. Not the Bynars. Bynars are in one singular episode called 11001001. Is the episode. The reason why I memorised that is because it was always whenever I was at a Star Trek convention, that was always the question. It was always that was always a question. Which episode do the Bynars appear? And we want the proper thing. Instead of just writing a load of ones and zeros down, we want the proper number. So I memorised it because of that, and I always won the fucking thing. Which is always fun. What else? Bynars, and they were mentioned again and only again in the episode of Enterprise called Regeneration, which is a Borg story. Yeah, so sorry, I'm getting a bit warm. It's a bit warm, so the Bynars, yes. Let's have a look. Klingons honourable to mention, also Klingons epic asket. Yeah, the Klingons are awesome. I do like the Klingons. But I hate the Discovery Klingons. They're not Klingons. They don't act honourably. Their ship designs are just not Klingon at all. It's just like somebody at fucking Netflix or CBS Full Access or whatever, whoever's doing the show running now, going, oh, we're going to redesign the Klingons because we think they should be redesigned. Well, why don't you redesign the Vulcans then? Same argument. Well, the Vulcans are iconic. Well, so are Klingons. Well, the Klingons haven't had a consistent look since they were introduced in the original series. No, and I went, well, they have had a consistent look since 1979 to 2005. So you know what? Fuck you. Who else? What else have been asked there? Let's have a look. What, mate? Opinion of origin of Anakin Skywalker? Well, did he immaculate conceived by midi-chlorians? I don't know. That's the only one I know. Dominion, yep. Just joking, the rubbish. Yeah, they are a little bit. Good out when they're still in Enterprise D. Yeah, it was not too bad. Actually, in that episode, up until then, they used every shot of the Enterprise was stock footage in the first season. However, in that episode, they used new footage, particularly when it approaches Starbase 74, very much like Star Trek 3 when they reach space dock. They mimic those scenes quite nicely. All those are beautiful shots of the Enterprise moving into space dock and stuff like that. And particularly when it leaves space dock as well. There's a shot where the Enterprise you see back out and then stop and then manoeuvre forward. It's quite cool. And what makes me laugh is, I know it's budgetary constraints, but what makes me laugh is you've got a starbase full of ships, and then you've got no other ship present in the space dock that could chase the Enterprise. I mean, yeah, at that point, the Enterprise is the most advanced starship in the Federation, but still, you know, you ain't got a ship that can intercept the ship. You know, but anyway. How am I? I'm very good. It's Christmas tomorrow, isn't it? So, you know, I'm very good. Oh, hang on. What's going on? I can't see anything. So, how has he changed? It is the little things that made Trek awesome. You know, so much so, I know every episode of that series, of that franchise, shall I say. And it's a shared universe as well. You know, people forget that. But original series, Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, Enterprise, and all the movies are shared universe. You know, because they have crossover on occasion. So it's this big shared universe, and people go, "Oh, Marvel, first people to do it." No, Star Trek was probably the first and best at it. You know, so but it's the little things I know. I can hear a sound effect that shouldn't. You know, when, for example, even on G1 where G1 Transformers, the one for stealing sound effects, mostly Star Wars, like lightsaber effects, weapon noises, and Ravage's engines were a combination of the Millennium Falcon and a TIE Fighter noise, and it's the noise when they're pursuing the TIE Fighter at the Death Star. You know, when he says, "Hey, maybe it's a scout, maybe it's part of some kind of convoy." You know, that scene. That's the sound of Ravage's engines, Laserbeak's engines even, and. But yeah, I can hear a sound effect used improperly, shall we say, and it irritates me. No, I've got a few things to get. I'm not panicking because if I haven't bought anything, they're getting cash. It's plain and simple. I've given myself 2 hours after work tomorrow to go get something, and if I don't, cash. Because shops are open again Boxing Day, so although I am off and I'm going down the fucking boozer. I'm going down the Klingon battle cruiser. So yeah, so I'm not panicking. I'm not panicking. What else? Emperor Palpatine influenced the Force to impregnate Shimi, according to new comics now. It's kind of interesting. That's been a fan theory for years anyway. That you know, people reckon that Shmi was date raped by Palpatine. Was kind of which kind of makes sense, I think, but you know, it just seems a bit weird that he'd pick her out of nowhere, and you know, so you know, what's my opinion on Voyager relativity? You probably have addressed it already. When the model is out, is it out? Cat to be arrested for a crime he's about to commit. Right, no, yeah, I did do relativity. It's about issue number about 35, 36, something like that, way back when. Model is nice, just missing decals, which I need to get hold of, because there's a kind of guy on the internet who's doing decals, and I really need to get those. Well, yeah, he's the Emperor, of course he is. And should he be arrested for a crime he's about to commit? Well, it's like the precog in Minority Report as well. Should they be arrested for nearly committing a crime? But Lieutenant Dufresne does say that they have captured 2 versions of Braxton who had committed the crime. You know, 2 temporal duplicates who had committed the crime. So technically he'd done it already, if that makes sense. You know, but it's the whole wibbly wobbly timey-wimey thing. Because temporal mechanics is a very funny business. You know, does it count? Does it really matter in the end? And you know, all that sort of stuff. That's why, because it's like, people go, "Oh, the Doctor's great and he can go through time and space and stuff like that," and well, he can, but is he altering the future? Yes. People say, well, he's already been there and altered the future, but had he? That's never really addressed in any episode. That the Doctor's influence is what happened. You know, he's not like Sam Beckett where something had happened and he's got to go change it. But then Doctor Who's explanation of altering the past is bollocks. You know? Like those fucking Death Eaters or whatever they're called come out in and start eating people in the universe to clear it away. That's fucking Langoliers. That's total bullshit. What would happen if you were to go back in time and alter the past? When you got Back to the Future Part 2 styley, things would change. It would be an alternate universe that you were in. You know, it wouldn't. You know. But that's never really addressed in Doctor Who. It's the time travel aspect of it is, well, let's do a story set in, you know, medieval England or in the far future or, you know, in 1963 or something like that. And it's just getting there that tells the story. It's never the crux of the story. It sometimes can be a little annoying. You know, like, should they get involved and should they alter the future? And if they do, would it have, you know, irreparable changes, and the people inside the TARDIS would be protected from the changes in the timeline, so they would go to the future. So there's an interesting episode of Doctor Who. I'm sure they haven't done it yet. They do the whole back in time thing. They stop the Daleks or whatever, but in doing so, you know, somebody got killed who shouldn't have done. So they go to the future, and the whole future is completely changed. You know, they go back to the present day, so to speak, and the whole thing's completely changed. You know. They did it once in, I think, Inferno, where they effectively go to the mirror universe, which is a damn fine John Pertwee story, actually. But they never really do that now. It's like, oh, we're set in 1960s and this happens, and we go to, you know, 1958 or whatever. That'd be quite cool. Like I say, if they could do a mini episode, and then it's them for the rest of the episode when they get back to the present day, realise things have changed, and so then it's the rest of the episode of them going back to the past, stopping themselves fuck it up. So like Back to the Future Part 2, for example, you know, where you've got the first movie going on here, and then you got Marty in Back to the Future Part 2 doing shit here, ensuring that his self can then go back to the future to become the future version of Marty, if that makes sense. An episode like that, Doctor, would be great, using time travel as part of the story. And not just to get them from A to B, you know. So, you know, and people keep sending me these fucking Merry Christmas cards, and it's doing me head in. Please stop, you know. And you're forgetting all the Starfleet crews have time travelled as well, at least once or twice. Daniels from Enterprise. Who else? Good time traveller. Kang the Conqueror, Bishop, you know. Bishop from X-Men, I mean, you know. But Terminator wouldn't drink in a bar. He's a Terminator. He'd go into the bar and kill everyone. So, yes. Right, has anybody got any more questions before I go? Because I really want to play some Fallout before I have to go to bed. Because I'm going to be up at 6 in the morning, yay! But I finish at 12:30, so woo, it's all good. Nolsey, alright. So yeah, come on, questions. You got questions? I like questions. Come on now. Right. Yes. No, I wouldn't. He'd scan him and realise he's not the same size, so, you know, he wouldn't. What movies I'm looking for in 2019? Well, I am looking forward to Lego Movie 2, Captain Marvel. What else I'm looking forward to next year? Oh, Hellboy, Godzilla, King of Monsters. Oh, fuck yes. Star Wars Episode 9. But more importantly than all of those, Avengers Endgame. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to next year more than anything. No more Q. Oh, there'll be Q over there. Yeah, it's going to be some good movies next year. You know, there's Men in Black as well. It looks quite fun. There's fucking loads of movies coming out. It's hard to keep track. Spider-Man Far From Home, is that next year as well? But yeah, the fucking... It's like the golden age of movies is back. Because you go back... I think back to 2005 kicks off this trend of so many movies out to go see. Because I remember before then, um, you know, I'd only go to movies like 2 or 3 times a year, maybe, and now I'm going 2 or 3 times a month. You know, well, I will when I've got money. I've never seemed to have any fucking money at the minute. Because working's bollocks. It seems like when I was unemployed, I had more money than I do now. It's fucking weird. Yeah. Oh, Shazam as well, yeah. Oh, I'm not bothered about Battle Angel. Nah, it's anime. Yawn. It looks crap. I'm honest. If I'm honest, it looks crap. That Battle Angel Maria, whatever it's called. It's going to be style of a substance, and most animes are, unfortunately. They're all style of a substance. And if you like anime, brilliant. But there are some I like, but for the most part, they're dull as fucking dishwater. I'm really not keen on most animes that are out there. You know, because my experience of anime is, you know, you'll get the setup, you'll go, Resident Evil 2, oh yes, I'm looking forward to that more than anything. And that's out in January, and I'm off that fucking week from work. Oh yeah, and I'm paid as well that week. Oh fucking yes. And then I'll be able to play Resident Evil 2, and I'll be just off comms for about 3 months, just off comms. Oh my guy at work, he's 50, he loves Doctor Who, but dislikes Star Trek. He thinks it isn't dark enough. Oh my lord, he doesn't think it's dark enough. Tell him to watch Deep Space Nine and tell me it's not fucking dark. And there's some dark episodes of fucking TN. Best of Both Worlds is pretty dark, pretty grim. Actually, here's the episodes you need to watch. That are pretty good, that are pretty dark. You need to watch Deep Space Nine as a whole to understand it, but here's some really grim, dark episodes just to tune in on. Q-Who is pretty good. First introduction of the Borg. Best of Both Worlds. Yesterday's Enterprise. Like I said, the whole of Deep Space Nine. The whole of season 3 of Enterprise gets really dark. Killing Games are pretty dark. Voyager episode. There's some. Just tell them to fucking crack the series off and get it watched. And you'll drop Doctor Who like a fucking hot potato. Because, you know, I like Doctor Who, but there's some of it in it, I'm just like, come on now. You know? Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat 11 as well, yeah. Is Mortal Kombat 11 in January as well? Fucking hell, yes, please. Oh, Doom as well. I forgot about Doom. Yeah. Good. Because I've got Mortal Kombat 10. Well, Mortal Kombat XL, which is really cool. I just play as Jason Voorhees because, you know, fucking, there's not better than coming out with a massive machete. That sounds like real dirty, that, doesn't it? Oh yeah, I came up with my massive machete. Oh yeah. That's what she said. But the guest characters they should have in Mortal Kombat 10 because we've got 4, haven't we? In 11, sorry, we've got 4. We had Predator, we had Xenomorph, we had Jason Voorhees, and we had Leatherface. Now in this one, they should have the Terminator would be a good one, right? Pinhead would fit in that universe so fucking well. The Tall Man from Phantasm, because I want the Tall Man versus Pinhead. And people say Michael Myers, but I don't think he's as good. I don't think he's a good fighter. But then again, you could have said that about Jason Voorhees, to be fair. Yeah, Michael Myers would be quite good. And I'd like to see Ash from Evil Dead. It'd be really fucking cool. You know? An evil Ash as well. That'd be quite cool. Oh, June, alright then. Okay, try to see us all next live cast. Hey, no worries. That's what I'm here for. Pennywise. Maybe Pennywise. You know. But then again, is Pennywise a decent fighter? Because Pinhead had just ripped fucking 10 bales of shit out of him. And Jason Voorhees would just go, stab, 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 stab. Because motherfucking Jason, innit? Come on now. April, alright, cool. Oh, fucking hell. Evil Ash from Pokemon, oh yeah. Sorry, I'm just clicking my neck. I've got a sore neck. Ah, there we go. That's got it. Did anybody hear that crack? If anybody hear it, just put yes. Ooh, that's better. Favourite special character? Mine is Jason Voorhees and Predator. I like Predator. Although I need to practice as Predator. Because you can just spam the fucking plasma caster at people. And I do like his brutality where you just shoot him through the face. It's fucking ace. But yeah, Predator and... although I do like Aliens, Queen takes Bishop, fatality, which is fucking great. Oh, nice! Everybody had my neck crack. Great. So yeah. Well, it's been fun, guys and gals, and if there's any gals on there, and if you're pretending to be a gal, that's cool too. So I'm going to get off. I'm going to play some Fallout and have another cup of tea, and then I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to do some reading as well tonight. I'm going to get some fucking reading done. I bought Infinity Gauntlet because I had it years ago. It vanished off the face of the earth. I think I lent it to somebody at college and it just fucking vanished. So I bought it again. I haven't read it yet, so I'm going to read it again. Predator, yeah. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to one and all. Or as I like to call it, Peldar Joy. And I will see everybody. I might do one of these on Christmas Day with my haul, because I can edit on my phone, but it's a pain in the ass. That's why the Skull Cruncher video is a little bit disjointed. So yeah, there's a few bits in there, and Muppets Christmas Carol. No. Fucking Die Hard is the greatest Christmas film of all time. I will fight anybody who disagrees with me. I'll go full John McClane on everybody who disagrees with me. And I saw it at cinema with Kaylee, and it was fucking awesome. Mr. Takagi will not be joining us for the rest of his life. Yeah. Die Hard 2 as well. I love Die Hard 2 as well. I'm going to actively seek Die Hard 2 out tomorrow after I've been down the old nuclear sub with my dad. And we're gonna I'm gonna watch fucking Die Hard 2. Trading Places is another great Christmas movie. Love Trading Places. Ghostbusters 2 as well. Yes, it is. That's it. It's not Christmas till Alan Rickman falls down. That's it. I shall count to 3. There will not be a 4. Hans, Booby. Right, so I'm going. Thanks for all for joining in, and I will catch you all hopefully very soon. Probably going to be New Year before I get a new computer, so I'll see you all in the New Year. But like I said, I'll probably do one of these live thingy-majiggies. I might even do one on New Year's Eve as well, because I'm going out and getting drunk. So, oh, fucking shock there. Who knows, eh? So, Spies Like Us, yeah, it's a great fucking movie. So I'm going to go, and I will catch you all later. Adios. Now I want to turn this off there, right?